Hi YouTube, Wind Down Wednesday. Let's hope that's fine. Welcome. Just making sure that that's all okay on my YouTube. Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. Set these others up. Okay. Okay, hi everyone. Hello, we're live. It's Wednesday, it's Wind Down Wednesday. If you are catching this live thinking what's going on, it's a half an hour Pilates class with wine. I have my wine in the corner over here. So we have the wine at the end. So I'm on YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. So welcome to those of you that have joined me over these last few weeks, and welcome to anybody new. So I'm just going to give it a minute for people to log in, and I'm just checking that I'm all set up okay. I have suggested today that we get our lockdown buddies involved. So whether that's your other half or your flatmate or your children, if they're old enough, then, or even if they're supposed to be in bed, they could join in, maybe not the wine bit. Then get them involved today, because over the weeks, quite a few of you have been getting in touch saying how you've got your husbands involved, or your children if they're slightly older, or your housemates, which is just lovely, which is really brilliant. So it's just a half an hour class, and it's nice and easy. I say easy, it's easy flowing. Some movements are going to be harder than others, but you can just obviously adapt as you go on and leave stuff out if it's too hard. And at the end of it, if you wish, then we have our lovely glass of wine or gin or a cup of tea or whatever it is that helps you relax in this midweek to get us through to the weekend. So come and join me. If you don't have a mat, don't worry, just find somewhere comfortable. We're going to start standing today, and we're going to do a few things standing. And today is all about the spine. So what I'm trying to do is go through half an hour, and we're going to try and take our spine through loads of different movements, okay? So find a space and grab your drinks for the end. And I'm just going to make sure, just do one last check that we're all set up okay. Give me like a thumbs up if you can, wave at me, hearts, whatever medium you're on. But I think we're okay. Good. And I've got a new phone that I'm hoping is working okay there. So hello everyone on Instagram. Perfect. All right everyone. So hopefully everyone can hear me, everyone can see me. Let's do this. Oh, the one thing I have not got is my clock, because my children keep moving it. So I will keep kind of peering at my laptop probably to see what the time is. So we're all good. All right, everyone. So if you've not seen my challenge of the week yet, my challenge of the week this week is all about the spine. And it's just actually quite easy because it's for everybody to do. I launched my pregnancy Pilates plan this week. So, if you're pregnant, if you've just had a baby, if you are not very mobile particularly, it's just your spine, just try and move your spine. So we are going to basically start with the challenge of the week. And then we're going to try and move through the spine in lots of different ways. So we're going to start standing, okay? So I'm just going to turn sideways so you can sort of see where we're going. But first of all, just make sure your feet are sort of hip width apart, okay? And I always say to people, your hips are never as wide as you think they are. So don't have them here, have them coming straight down, okay? And have your toes pointing forward. So look to your toes. Are they turned out? Most probably. So just try and turn them in. And you might feel like you're pigeon-toed, but you probably aren't, all right? So have them nicely forward. That's just a little thing. I mean, I could probably spend half an hour just talking about standing, but we need to crack on. So the first exercises are called roll downs. Imagine that you are rolling your spine off of a wall. So have a little bend in your knees and just pull into the tummy. So you're supporting the back. Take your chin to your chest Relax the shoulders, relax the arms, and then you are literally just peeling your spine off an imaginary wall, coming all the way down. At the bottom, give your head a little shake, release any tension of the week, and then as you come up, really draw the tummy in, so you're supporting the back, and you're really trying to curl into the base of that spine. So the easiest thing, I think, to think about is that you are peeling your spine vertebrae by vertebrae, bit by bit, off of that wall. Okay, if you've got a patch of wall or a door, then do it up against the wall or the door. So you're peeling all the way off, and then trying to kind of really get that lower back, which is where most people find it really tricky to kind of move into that lower back area here. So take a lovely breath in at the top. Exhale, navel to spine. Let's roll down. Now take these a bit quicker if you want. I will take them a little bit quicker for those of you that want to go a bit quicker, but just take them really slowly if that is how your spine is feeling, so there's no problem with that. If you want to go a little bit quicker, see if you can come all the way down on an out breath. Breathe in at the bottom. Exhale to roll up. So you're exhaling and drawing your navel in. Inhale to hold. Exhale to move. So again, those of you that have done these classes with me before, I'm obviously going to talk about breathing a lot, which is important, but the most important thing is that you are breathing. So if the breathing is confusing you, just ignore what I'm talking about with breathing and just breathe. But if you can, you breathe in before you move and you exhale on a movement. So exhale to come down, inhale to hold, exhale to come back up again. And we're just going to do 2 more here. So exhale to move the spine all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Inhale to hold, exhale. Now push your heels down into the floor as you roll up. Take your time. Let's just do one last one there. All the way down. Give your head and shoulders a little shake at the bottom. And then just really press your heels into the floor there as well. Okay, and just roll the shoulders there. I could spend half an hour talking to you about roll downs, maybe on another day. But let's just now move our spine in a lateral flexion way. Widen your legs now a little bit more. You're going to take your arm up. That's movement 1. Try to keep your hips still as you take your spine over to the side. Breathe, find that lovely stretch. Now, navel to spine, exhale to come up. So you're really working the obliques here. And then take the arm down. Take the other arm up. Think up and over the top. Breathe in to hold. Okay, find that lovely stretch. Exhale to restack and then take the arm. So I'm not moving as one. Try to take the arm up as one, then come up and over. Try not to release the hip there because you really want to think about moving the spine, okay? Are your shoulders pointing forward? Are your hips pointing forward? Or have you twisted? Check with your, I keep calling lockdown buddy, anyone that's around you. If you're by yourself, if you can catch your reflection in the television or a mirror, then just maybe have a little look and just make sure you're not twisting here, okay? Breathe in. Now, if you want an extra challenge, release the other arm, hold, and then really reach up to restack and take both arms down. So you've got options here. Either keep that one arm, okay? If you want to take the second arm, really reach, and you'll feel that much more working into these obliques, okay? So up and over, no twisting. Keep your shoulders forward. Breathing in, exhale to come up, arms down. Let's go a little bit quicker. Reaching over, breathing in, exhale, and over. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and down. Breathe in, up, breathing out, breathing in, hold, 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 breathing out, and down. Let's do one more to either side. Okay, either just a singular arm or that second arm, up and over. Good, I hope you're still with me. Come and join me if you are just logging in now, or you're scrolling and you're thinking, what's going on? We're doing half an hour Pilates and then we're having a drink of wine, glass of wine. So come and join us. Okay, from there, If you've got a mat, come to kind of the end of your mat. Just make sure you've got room in front of you. You can either come down onto your mat, or if you want to join me here, we're going to roll down and walk out into plank, okay? If you think plank's not for you, then just come down to the mat. So we're going to roll all the way down, like we just did at the beginning. Now either bend into knees or keep them straight, and you're going to walk your hands forward, navel to spine, and then find that plank position and hold it. Now, if this is too much, you can put your knees down, or just come to kneeling for me. And we're going to breathe in and breathe out. Really draw navel in towards your spine. Check with your partner, or if they're not joining you, let them check you. Is your bottom up? Is it down? It should be nicely aligned. Shoulders, hips, heels. Hold. Let's take 3 more breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. 2 more breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Really draw navel up towards the spine. Last breath here. Nice and strong. Push those hands into the mat. Now with control, take your knees down. Okay, widen the knees a little bit, and then just sit back and have a nice stretch here and rotate the wrists there. Take some lovely breaths, breathing in, breathing out. Just hold that position there for a moment. I can't really talk to you with my face down into the floor. So take a moment, take some breaths, and then just push yourself to kneeling and rotate your wrists. Have a little drink. You can have a sip of wine. I'm always good. I drink my water first because it's probably a bit inappropriate to drink whilst I'm teaching you. But that comes at the end. Okay, everyone. So what we're going to do now is keep with the spine, keeping with that theme of the spine, and we're going to move our spine on all fours. So we're going to do a really classic exercise called the cat. And I'm going to take you through the flexion of the spine. And if you want to, you can come into an extension to try and get some work into the top of that back there as well, okay? So you come onto all fours with your knees underneath your hips and your hands underneath your shoulders here. And just making sure that you're kind of not dropping, trying to have a nice long in the back of the neck, shoulders to hips here. Imagine you've got a little tennis ball on the base of your spine, and you're rolling that tennis ball off of your spine, so you're really tucking your pelvis underneath you. Pull up into the tummy and come into your cat. So you're making a C shape with your spine. Breathe in at the top. Exhale to roll all the way back. Now just try and come to a neutral. Neutral, you should feel like you're sticking your bottom out a bit. You shouldn't have a flat back. So you should have a little dip in your lower back here. Breathe in to prepare. Exhale. Tuck, 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 tuck. Lift and scoop the tummy up and away from the floor. Breathe into that stretch. Get a lovely stretch into the top of the shoulders as well. Exhale to come back. And inhale to prepare. Exhale. Really tuck the bottom. Scoop the tummies. Really pull the tummies up and away from the floor. You're building loads of strength deep in your abdominals here. Now, if you want to, come through that cat and then come into that extended cat. So kind of lifting your chin and you're trying to find a stretch into the top of the back here, okay? Breathe in, exhale. Let's go a little bit quicker. Scoop and lift. Exhale. Either just come to a neutral. If it's not pinching into the back, take an extended cat. And then tuck, tuck, tuck from the pelvis. Lift and breathe. Exhale. Let's do one last one. So we're just really moving the back here. Lovely movement for the spine. Breathing in. Exhale to come back. Now either stick with your cat for maybe 4 or 5 more. If you want to, tuck your toes underneath you, engage your center, and then lift your knees and hover and hold. Breathing in, breathing out. So your navel's pulling up towards your spine, and you're holding this position. Bend into the elbows a little bit, and hold. Now I've just thrown this in here. It looks easy, but it's really quite difficult. Breathing in, breathing out. One more breath. With control, pop the knees down, Sit back, give your wrists a rotation, okay? If someone's there watching you thinking that looks easy, get them to try that. That's quite hard. Let's do it one more time. Either continue with your cat or join me in that hover one more time. So come onto all fours. You tuck the toes. You really engage the core in the center. Breathe in to prepare, and then exhale. Lift the knees. Hold. Breathing in, breathing out. Push the hands in. Scoot the tummies up and away from the floor. Continue with your cat if this is a little bit too intense. Breathing in, breathing out. Last time, breathing in, breathing out. Pop the knees down and widen those knees, and just one more stretch. There. Woo. And just breathe in and breathe out and shake those wrists there. Okay, well done everyone. If you're doing your cat, then just finish off those last few and then just sit back, have a nice stretch and rotate the wrists there. Have a little drink if needed, and hopefully you'll feel a little bit warmer. Okay, hopefully you're still with me. If you're joining halfway through, just come join us, okay? It's all about the spine today. So the next exercise we're going to do is called threading a needle, and it's a lovely rotational exercise. So this one we're just taking the kind of intensity down a little bit, but it's a lovely stretch to do. So you're in all fours. You might want to look at this one first of all. Okay, but if you've done these before, then you'll know what's happening. So you pick up one arm, let's say pick up your left hand, and you thread it behind your right. And your ear comes down towards the floor. You kind of stick your bum up in the air here. So you're getting a lovely stretch through the shoulder and a rotation in the spine. Push into the right hand and come back. Now you can just pop your arm down, but I quite like to kind of continue it and open and rotate the other way. And you're going to do it 3 times on one side. So let me go on the other side. So pick up the right hand. Let's thread the right behind the left. So the ear comes down towards the mat and you're sticking the bottom out. So you're getting a rotation, come back and then lift and open and try and look at that arm. So you get a lovely stretch and lovely rotation here. Okay, pull the tummies in. Let's go 3 times on that side. So thread through, ear down towards the floor, coming back. So you're really pushing into that left hand there as well. Breathe, breathing in. Okay, so just breathe on this one. Ear down towards the mat. Stick that bottom out and rotate. And let's go last time. All the way down. Coming up. So this is a lovely rotational exercise for the spine. Let's go on the other side. So threading through. Ear down towards the floor. Pushing up and rotating and hold. Coming down. So you're getting quite a lot of work into the opposite arm here. And it's just a lovely opening for the shoulders. Whoa, stretch. Lovely. And last one. Breathing in. Breathing out. And down here. Okay. So that's really nice. It's a bit of a Marmite exercise, but I quite like it. We're now going to come and lie down on our tummies. So I'm going to endeavour to talk to you with my face down into the floor. So I hope you can hear me. Otherwise, have a little look. We're going to do an exercise called dart. So all the exercises on our tummy, when we're moving the spine, is really brilliant for that extension of the spine. So we're just trying to move the spine. We spend all of our life here, whether it's at the desk or on our phones, driving, we're here, and we need to kind of move our back in that extension. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to come down onto our tummies, mind the wine, and have your knees, your toes pointing in. I think I might have gone off camera on one of them, but your toes are together and your forehead is down. Your palms are pointing up here. You're going to breathe in. You're going to really pull the tummy up and away from the floor. Exhale, roll the nose forward, so you're lifting into that back. Squeeze the inside thighs and rotate the shoulders. Try and keep the feet down if you can. Breathe in and hold this position. Now this position should be long, not too high. Think long. Squeeze the inside thighs, not the bottom so much, and really pull your tummy up and away from the floor. And hold. Breathing in, breathing out. 3 breaths. On the last one, keep drawing navel up, and then you come down. So think long, 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 long spine all the way down, 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 down. Forehead down, relax. Breathing in to prepare. Exhale, scoop the tummy, roll the nose. Imagine you're a tortoise coming out your shell, so you're coming forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the inside thighs and hold. Breathing in, breathing out. Tummy's up and away from the floor, long. Long in the head, long in the toes. Hold. Keep holding, everyone. Now exhale to come down. All the way down, 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 down. Breathing in to prepare. Exhale, roll the nose. Now, if you're feeling this in the lower back, you need to come lower and you need to really pull the tummy in a bit more. So don't come too high, don't crunch into the lower back. You should be trying to feel this in the top of the spine. Breathing in, breathing out. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale down. We're going to do that one more time. Breathing in, breathing out. Roll, scoop, squeeze. Long, imagine you're a dart through the air, breathing in, breathing out. Think about wine at the end, breathing in, breathing out. Then coming down, 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 down. You're going to widen the legs a little bit and you're going to turn them out so the heels are now in towards the midline, okay? We're going to do an exercise called Cobra, which I ummed and ahed about because it's actually quite difficult in the best of times when I can kind of move people into their right position. So just be careful of this exercise. If it pulls into the back, just don't do it because I'm not there to manipulate you physically. So I will try my best to explain what I want you to do. We're going to do little baby cobras. So your forehead is down. And your arms are like in this surrender position, but you might have to move your arms up or across. It kind of depends how tight you are across the shoulders, sort of. So, just checking my wine. Really draw navel up towards your spine here. You roll again forward. I always say, just imagine you're like a tortoise coming out its shell, so you come forward, okay, and up. And you're just trying to find a little bit of work in between the shoulder blades. You're just really trying to keep it out your lower back, okay? And then you're coming long, 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 long down. Breathing in, exhale, roll the nose forward and think long. Put a little pressure into the floor with your hands, just so you can feel that engagement potentially in your back coming down. So you're either going to stick with baby cobra, so you're rolling forward here, okay, and coming down. If you want to come to full cobra, it's quite tricky to explain it or without me kind of coming physically moving you. You come into baby cobra, you press into the hands and you come all the way up. What you need to not do is sink into your lower back. You need to tuck your ribs into the tops of your trousers. So imagine your ribs at the tops of your trousers. So you're not, or your leggings or whatever. You're not flaring those ribs. So lift up, okay? Really connect into that center. Breathing in, exhale. Now when you come down, your elbows come down first. So there's a lot of work going into the hands, the arms here. Keep drawing your navel in and you're coming long, 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 long. Forehead down. Breathing in, exhale, roll. So you're going long. Either get to baby cobra and stop there or push into your hands, lengthen the elbows. Now lift the chin and hold it here. Okay, tuck those ribs in. If you're sinking your ribs down to the floor, lift them up. Engage the core. Now come down and your elbows come down first and you're lengthening forward, 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 forward. Breathing in. Exhale, last time, rolling forward. Baby cobra. And stop or push up. Hold. Breathing in. Relax the shoulders. Make sure your shoulders aren't up by your ears. Are your shoulders relaxed? Breathing in. Exhale. Down. All the way. Tummies, 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 tummies. Down. Okay, draw your Hands back by your shoulders. Push yourselves up and stretch out there. Breathing in, breathing out. Have a little stretch and have a little drink. And I'm just going to check the time because I haven't got my clock on me. I said at the beginning, my daughter keeps taking it away from me. So I don't know where it is. We've got 5 minutes. It's all good. Okay, everyone, well done. From there, we're going to come and lie down on our back. Okay. So do not be fooled. We're not having a rest. We've got 5 minutes to work before, or 7 minutes actually, before our wind. So we're going to come and lie down on our back. We're going to move our spine. We're really working with our spine today. So we've gone through quite a few movements of our spine. Okay, come and lie down. Have your feet hip width apart. Have your feet flat to the floor. We're going to take the hands back behind the head for our classic sort of curl up exercise. Have the elbows slightly forward so you're not flaring into the ribs. So soften the ribs here. With your pelvis, making sure it's in that neutral position. So your pubic bone isn't lifted. Your pubic bone's down towards your toes and you've got that little gap in your lower back there. You're breathing in, you're exhaling. Your head is heavy into your hands as you curl up. Now just check here your curl up. Has your bottom lifted? If you're doing this with your lockdown buddy, check them. Making sure they've not lifted the pubic bone. Is it down? So you're got that little gap in your lower back. Okay, curl up a bit more. Think of this exercise for your back. Breathe in, exhale, navel in, chin to chest, curl up. You're making a C shape with your spine, the top of that back. Curl the top of that back. So don't come up with a flat back. Your chin is towards your chest and the top of your spine is curling up and forward. Pubic bone down. Do not lift the bottom. Breathing in, breathing out to come down. Breathing in to hold. Exhale, navel to spine, curl up. Breathe in to come down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. See if you can come up a bit more. Exhale up. Inhale down. On the next one, can you come up? Can you reach one arm away? Second arm away? Can you keep that curl up? Back behind the head and down. Either keep the hands there and just keep going or take this extra challenge with the arms and coming down. Exhale, curl up, pubic bone down, tummy's in. Keep drawing that navel in towards your spine. Exhale, up. Inhale, reach, back behind the head, down. Let's do 4 more. Up a bit more. See if you can curl up a bit more. Back behind the head, down. 2 more. Reach, back, down. Last one. Navel in. Reach, back, and down. From there, you're going to make sure your feet are quite close towards your bottom. Roll an imaginary marble into your belly button. Squeeze the bottom, press the feet in and come up. So you're coming up to this bridge position. Your shoulders, your hips and your knees are aligned. Breathe in at the top. Exhale. Now keep the hips up as your spine comes down all the way through the vertebrae. Hopefully your back feels quite warm. We've done lots of exercises for the back, so it shouldn't feel too sticky. Draw the navel in, press in. Now try to imprint your back into the mat here. Breathe in. Now hold this here for 3 breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. Breathe in wide to your ribs. Exhale, draw the navel in. Hold. Are your hips even left to right? Have you got a lovely line from your shoulders to your hips to your knees? Keep your hips up as your spine comes down from the top of the back all the way down to that neutral. Breathe in, exhale, roll. Imprint the spine, up. Hold at the top, relax your shoulders. Breathing in, exhale. Hold, exhale. All the way down. Let's do 1 more. Breathing in, exhale, roll. Press the feet. all the way up. Try to keep the knees still, everything still. Breathing in, breathing out. Press the feet into the floor. Are your feet rolling? Hopefully not. Hold. Now keep the hips up as you come down, 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 down. Good. Now from here, you're either going to roll onto your side and come up to sitting, or you're going to lengthen your legs forward. Okay, you're going to take the arms back behind the head. If you've done this before, we're going to try a full roll up. So your arms come forward, your chin tucks in towards your chest, navel to spine. So you're curling up here. Imagine your hands are here, behind your head, and you're pushing in. Now C curve, C curve, C curve, C curve, C curve. Re-step and up. If you think, no way I'm doing that, that's fine. Just come and rest for a moment before we finish. So tuck the pelvis underneath you and pull the navel in. You can drink your wine if you don't want to do this, because I'm just going to do one more stretch before we finish. Exhale. Now chin to your chest. Keep the curl up. Don't come up with a flat back. Think curl. Keep the chin in all the way up, reaching up. Let's go. 2 more. Navel to spine, chin to chest. Don't flare the ribs. Exhale, up. Last one. Exhale. So roll from the base of the spine. Tummy's in. Coming down. Exhale to come back with the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Up, 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 up. And re-snap there. Roll the shoulders. You could do that all day long. If you can do that exercise, it's a lovely exercise. Bring your knees or your feet in towards to each other here. If you're really tight in the hips, look at my healthy hips from last week. That will help. But draw your knees up a little bit, okay? Check with your body. Are you sitting up nicely? Are you slouching? Are you too far in front of your sit bones? You should have shoulders over your ribs, over your hips here, okay? Take the chin towards your chest and just roll forward and stretch that spine forward. Breathing in, get a lovely stretch into that back, then roll from the base of the spine up. So again, you're really trying to get that lovely curl of your spine, okay? Don't come up and down with a flat back. So roll forward. Breathe. And just relax. And just release any tension. There. Breathing in, exhale. All the way down. Just relax the shoulders, let the arms slide. Breathe in. Really draw the navel in. Really, really keep that lovely and strong. Last time, exhale down. All the way, stretch. And breathing out to roll back and stretch in there and roll. And give those legs a little shake there. Just going to check the clock. I'm presuming, I always get overtime anyway in my classes. Look at that, perfect. So there you go. Thank you for joining me. That went super quick. But if that was your first class, if you kind of caught me somewhere and thought, what's that all about? Then thanks for joining. It's my wind down Wednesday, half an hour. So hopefully your spine feels nice and mobile after all of that, because we've really taken it through that flexion, through that extension, that lateral flexion, rotation. Okay, we've taken it through all the movements it can do, and the most important thing for your spine is to move it. So just make sure that you're moving it. So you can grab your glass now. This is the best bit of the class. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed the class. So here is our cheers to Wednesday, cheers to midweek. How is it June? I have no idea. We started this back in March when I just thought, Wednesday, I need a glass of wine. I've got 3 young children. It's all a bit stressful. It's all fun and games, but I think we just need something to get us through. A bit of Pilates midweek, can't beat it. And if a little bit of wine helps you see yourself through to the weekend, then so be it. So cheers, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Give me a thumbs up, comment and share and like away, and subscribe to my YouTube if you're there on YouTube, because you get all the updates of what I'm putting up all the time. And I will see some of you virtually soon, or socially distanced soon, some of you locals. And have a lovely rest of your week. Cheers, everybody. That always tastes better after you've worked hard for it, doesn't it? So thank you very much. And I will see you all this time next week, if not before. Don't forget, I've got fitness for all on Friday at 11 a.m. as well. So keep an eye out on my Facebook and my Instagram, and I will keep updating you. So thanks very much, everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I'm going to try and finish my my Facebook one, which never works. Thanks very much, everybody. There we go.